Alright, hello guys and welcome to another video here on my channel. Today we are back again with modding tutorials, and today we have custom inputs you can make in BeamNG.drive, for example to act on hydros, which we discussed last episode. And you can see when I press E, it extends. Obviously it's getting back down because it's not really stable and it's like deforming, but that's the point. Oh, and yeah, for that to happen we need two more files. We first need an input underscore action .json file and also a new folder called input maps, and in that keyboard.json. I'm going to show you what those two look like. That's that and that's that. I'm going to start with this one. It's pretty basic, just tells the game engine what controls pressed on the keyboard to look for, and then what action to trigger when this key is pressed. Here we have just the name, keyboard. Those settings are very much the same overall. And yeah, I have taken letter E and called the action move, and then we go in here, we take over that input from here, from move, and it's the first one in the order, so you can see that in this list here, so that would be the first one. And then we have a few different on statements, so on change and on down and on up are the ones you would typically take. There's also on relative, but that's some special thing for mouse movement, or relative mouse movement, but that's a little bit advanced. Of course you can experiment with that too. And on change always happens when you change the control on keyboard. It's just every time you press it or unpress it. This here is called, and here we just set the electronics.values. We named it, oh, I named it shoot. Yeah, I took the example from the Canon and recycled it to that here, and I didn't know what names to use and just took this one. I could also obviously also call it move, but yeah. So when on change happens, so every time we either press it down or lift it up, we call electronics.values. Electronics is just something like a channel in the JBeam you can access and set a value to and control things like obviously hydros and also thrusters and maybe some other things, but yeah. But those two are the main things you want to activate that. And then we just set it to something. You have made it halfway through the video, and I wanted to give you a little reminder to not forget to subscribe to my channel to help me reach 1,000 or more subscribers at the end of the year. Thank you. Here's the rest of the video. If you want to have it set to the value, so that would be the normal thing. So every time you change the input, it just sets it to whatever input is given. So that's just the normal set. or you can make like one-way things all the time. Every time you press it once, you cannot move it back or something like that, if you would like to prefer having that. Then we have a title. Well, that's what will appear up here, and a description that will appear, I think, no, that's the wrong one, in the controls. Yeah, come on, please load this. In the in controls, vehicle specific, and yeah, move the door of the cube. That's the description given right here. And from those functions here, on down means that every time you press it down, so when it changes from not pressed to pressed, so in that instant it's not while it's held down, only when it goes down. And same for up, when it goes up, it triggers that. You can also trigger some other functions in some custom script, which is actually what it does, but the electronic script is something that's already there by BeamNG. And yeah, is the two files you need to have. You put the keyboard in here, I already showed that, and we can now reinsert this. Oh, there, yeah, copy, and start it again. There you go. So we just spawned it, and I think, oh no, press E, and when you press it, it goes up, and when we release it, it goes down. And yeah, that's how to do some special inputs. Oh no, it's going the wrong way. Nah. Oh no. Well, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to support me and get to 1000 subscribers at the end of the year, which would be pretty awesome, to be honest. And yeah, smash like if you like, smash dislike and you don't if you don't. And see you guys again in the next video.